Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a premium hard question in the database category that I just solved on my own. So I'm super happy about this and I'm very glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this problem without any assistance. So let's go over it and let me show you how I did it. So this is question 3060, user activities within time bounds. So basically what they're asking you to do is report all the unique user IDs in sorted order that have at least two types, at least two sessions, and then have some kind of an interval with 12 hours between that session. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's create a default dict of type list. And so we're going to want a composite key between the user ID and the session type because we're going to check that that user ID has that session and at least two of them. So let's just go ahead and do that. So for UID, it enumerates sessions user ID. So let's go ahead and call this session type is sessions session type of I. So D of UID ST. We're going to append that interval, which is the start and the end. So sessions start of I and the end. So let's go ahead and do that. And then also let's go ahead and sort this because we're going to want to compare the differences in the intervals. So now let's go over each interval and let's go ahead and get the differences. So basically, let's go from, so this sublist, let's go ahead and actually print K in now. So you can see what has been done so far. So we're getting all the composite keys of the user ID and the type. And then we're getting each interval and we're comparing those intervals between the end time and the start time. So let's do that. So the difference is going to be now of I minus now of I minus 1 of 1 and now I 0. So the first opening time minus the previous time. So let's print diff and K. Okay, so now let's go ahead and calculate the total hours. So let's also create an answer list. And basically calculate this part, which is just going to be, let's say this is days, is going to be string of diff dot split of 0. Let's print days. Okay, cool. So then let's also print the hours is going to be string diff dot split -1, which is going to be this part. And then we're going to split that by the colons and then 0. So let's go ahead and print hours. Okay, cool. So basically now we want to find if there is some kind of days and hours together that are less than 12. So there are 24 hours in a day. So let's call this converted days is int of hours times 24. And then we can just say the total is converted days plus int of hours because hours is already 24 of them make up each day. So if total is less than 12, then let's print K, right? So that's going to be one of our results. And K is going to be the composite key. So if K of 0 is not in our answer, then we're going to append K of 0. And then at the very end, we're going to sort answer. And there's only one column here. So create a data frame, set that one user ID column to answer, and then return the result. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so it looks like there's something wrong here. Okay, so let's see. So 101 is not supposed to be in there. Let's print k and diff again. So you can see 103 has one valid entry. So at most 12 might just be... Okay, let's print total and k. Okay, so... Yep, so 24 hours in a day. Let's do this. Maybe our calculation is a bit off. Okay, so strictly less than 12. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so so 101 is not supposed to be included. Let's do this. Okay, that's weird. So notice how this, is not here because one day is already over the limit. So if int of days is less than or equal to 0, then let's go ahead and do this, right? That would make more sense. Okay, let's submit it. Okay, so we forgot to add the converted days, which is just going to be int of hours. So at maximum 12 hours, I think I read in the description. Almost there. 102. Okay. Okay, so if k of 0 is equal to 102, let's print k and diff. Okay, so this is going to be a problem because -1 days actually makes this less than 12. So converted days is going to be days int of days times 24, right? So if we print cd, so minus 24 hours minus 1 day, and then now we have to add cd. So that would give us the total. Okay, let's run this. Okay, submit it. And there you go. Passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So yeah, and solve it completely on my own. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.